What's up, everybody? It's Jack and Dan. We're here doing our jump, run, jump. Today, where are we at? We're at the North Olmsted High School, nice and early in the morning. What's this behind us? Some big, crazy, huge
wood carving. It used to be a stump. But
eagle sculpture, right?
Yeah, there's like 8 eagles.
Because North Olmsted is the home of the Eagles. So what did we do today? We did our jump, run, jump, right here on the track. Big, new, fancy, recycled rubber track. Felt like running on a cloud, didn't it?
Yeah.
And so we came over here. We did our 10 sets of jump, run, jump. And Jack ran. We jumped right here over here in the corner. Right here by the little end of the track here. And then Jack ran while I jumped. And I ran while he jumped. We did 10 sets. Did about 300 jumps today in between. That's 3,000 jumps and 2.5 miles. And then we said, you know what? Maybe we'll go for 12, make it even 3 miles. But instead, what did we do, buddy?
We ran up the bleachers.
We did the bleachers. Those are kind of hard to see from here, but huge bleachers there. We went up one side, down the same. Up one side, down the same. I don't know how many rows there are. Probably about, 15 or so rows. Was that a good ending to our morning workout?
Yeah.
It was rough?
Yeah. The sun's out, so that's why I'm squinting.
Right. So here's the deal. We're going to go get some breakfast now. We're going to either go to Starbucks or Dunkin'. We're not sure. Whoever has the shortest line. And we're going to show you what we're going to have for breakfast on an awesome day like today, because after this awesome early morning workout, we got to get home and do some yard work, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a minute. So here we are. We decided to come to Starbucks. I want to kind of show you guys what we eat when we go to Starbucks. This is a little spinach, kind of a spinach egg white frittata, whole grain flatbread there. That's pretty good. That's one of Jack's favorite things to get, right?
Yeah.
Pretty healthy, only a couple bucks. And of course, we got the awesome matcha green tea. And we said, hey, you know what? Don't fill it all up with ice. Just give us a little bit of ice. And we got it made out of soy milk, so it wouldn't have any saturated fat or cholesterol. Just a little bit of sweetener because they use a sweetened soy milk, but really a really awesome big drink. Lots of antioxidants and green tea in there. And then we get a little something called our avocado spread. And a lot of people don't know this is actually something that's at a lot of restaurants now. You can get this for like 50 cents or something. And you can put it, they have a whole grain sprouted bagel that actually has a lot of protein and fiber. You can see on the other side here, covered in seeds and nuts and all kind of things like that. Really, really awesome. So put some avocado spread on that one. And then I'm pretty hungry because we worked out, so I'm gonna have a little bit more protein here by putting our walnut butter. Remember, we did a video, came out a couple weeks before this, and we talked about using walnut butter and other kind of nut butters and making awesome things. Well, you can buy these little packets of like peanut butter and walnut butter and almond butter for like $1, and we just keep them in our glove box of our car, right?
Yeah.
And when we go somewhere like this, get some sprouted bagels, and you can just put some walnut butter on there and stuff like that. So I'm gonna eat these 2 big bagels here. Got my walnut butter, and maybe next time I'll do some almond butter. These are really convenient. You can buy them, and you just kind of knead them up in here, and just rip off the top. Just shows you right here how to do it, really easy. Just rip the top off, squeeze it out, pour it on your bagel. Jack will that's probably not gonna be enough for you. He's probably gonna end up eating some of these bagels too.
Yeah.
And in fact, I got an extra one of these because I like to keep them in the fridge at home. So I'm gonna go home and keep them in the fridge. I like theirs because theirs has a little bit of jalapeno. See that? So it's got a little spicy. It's kind of cool. So this was all about $11. This was pretty reasonable. Of course, we did provide our own nut butter, but I got 2 things of avocado, 2 sprouted bagels, a sandwich, and a big old matcha. We do have a video on matcha, right?
No.
We shot. You can make it at home, pretty inexpensive and pretty easy. But we were out running around, and so we figured, hey, we were out, we were exercising, we wanted to get home and get some stuff done.
It's really cold too, so crisp.
Normally we would just go home and make it, but we wanted to treat ourselves to something nice, and we got a little running around to do before we go back home. And then we're gonna go home, and after eating this, run a couple errands, we can get some yard work done, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like fun?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have an awesome day. We just want to kind of show you what we order when we come to places like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. There's always healthy choices, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. And little things like this are key at kind of staying on track and being really healthy. You can find stuff like this. Now, Justin's has, about 1 gram or 2 of saturated fat because they have palm oil in it. But you can find other kinds, everywhere. This really isn't going to have hardly any saturated fat, just 2 grams in the whole thing from the walnuts and the cashews. but tons of omega-3 and omega-6 mono and polyunsaturated fats from the walnuts. Only 1 gram of sugar. It's amazing. And then when you look at the sodium, there's none. Isn't that amazing? So again, these kind of things are available for about $1. You could keep them in your glove box. You could take them to work with you, keep them in an office or something, and you can eat really super healthy for just kind of planning ahead a little bit. So everybody have a fantastic day. Hit us up in the comments if you have any questions or comments about anything, and what else they want to do.
Hit the bell for our next video for notifications.
Right? Hit subscribe and hit the bell for notifications.
Just because Starbucks doesn't recycle doesn't mean you can't.